Hi guys, welcome to the Resinator. Today I am making some birds. I've got a larger bird and a smaller bird. So those are the moulds that we're using. I don't know why I'm bothering with this because it's just going to end up tipping it over. So let's move those over. And the colours that I have chosen, I'm going to do a little bit of a mix like I usually do. So hummingbird, which is a pearl resin pigment, damselfly, which is I think it's kind of a similar colour, but it's transparent, black diamond, which is transparent, and then we're going to throw in a bit of bitter and bougie glitter, and all of these are from Create and Bloom. So let's split a bit out for the glitter. Not going to need a massive amount. This is quite a medium viscosity resin. It's craft resin, but it's also not very warm in here, so I'm hoping that it's going to be all right. It is warming up, so okay. So that's going to be our glitter. Let's mix some colours. So let's go with the black diamond first of all, because it's the nearest one. Going to give it a mix. And like I said, this one is a transparent. So it actually ends up like a really nice smoky grey. Just keep mixing it till it's no longer streaky. I might actually pop that through the debubbling machine. We'll see how well those bubbles degas while I'm mixing the others, because that is very bubbly. So let's do the damselfly, which again is a transparent. And it is beautiful. Look at that, that's stunning. Okay, and then hummingbird. I haven't used this in ages, so we need to give it a really good mix. It's going to be time to replace this one soon as well. And this one is the pearl pigment, which is just stunning. I've used this a lot across the channel. Haven't used it in a while though. And then this one is going to have our glitter. So this is bitter and bougie glitter, which I have used before as well. It was a little while back. It was a month or so ago, and I remember saying, oh, this one's coming out at Halloween. Absolutely gorgeous. So these are going to be pretty birds with a dark and twisty theme. So there's colours all mixed. I think I'm going to run those two through the debubbling machine just for a couple of minutes, because that is pretty bubbly. So we'll just give them a couple of minutes and I will be back in a sec. So I put these through the debubbling machine, and they are better. This one's not great, but it is better, so we'll go with that. Now I thought I'd just do this one as a dirty pour, because it's been a while since I did one of those. So we're gonna pour these in to this cup bit by bit, and then I'm just going to whack it all in. That's a technical term, by the way, whacking it in. Might not work, but who knows? They might all mix together and look naff. I think some of this, I think the black diamond is probably going to be lost in here, to be fair. Because the other two colours are so similar. I love doing a dirty pour, but the only thing with it is the clean-up afterwards is massive because of all the cups and everything. Oh, I've got a hair there. Let's try and avoid that getting in to the project. I also think I've made way too much, but I've got lots of other moulds around me here that I can use. Okay, that is so messy. Okay, let's clean my hands up a little bit. Clean up some of these drips so that I can move the moulds over. And then we're just going to pour it in. Now I've stopped there because I just want to give the tails a bit of a squidge and the beaks a bit of a squidge. And then we'll finish them off. I did make too much, but yeah. Let's pop some in here. This little keyring mould also came from Create and Bloom. And it's just been by the side of me, and I thought as soon as I do a project where I overmake, which usually happens fairly quickly, but I've been not too bad lately, I thought I'll just pop it in there. Probably got enough for a couple of skulls as well, but this one was from the ghost pour, so let's finish that one off. And I might get a full one too. Okay, looks interesting at least. Okay, so I will see you back tomorrow for the demould. These are all cured now, so it's time to demould, but I'm going to do the little extras first. So this was the keyring, and this is a Create and Bloom mould. That's really cool. I thought the glitter would probably sink, which it has. so you can't see much of the damselfly or the hummingbird on that side. It's all glitter, which is cool, but when you turn it over you can see all the other colours and a little bit of the glitter, so I love that. It's like a double-sided one. That's such a nice mould as well. So that's that one. And then I forgot that I needed to demould these on camera, so I have already taken out the skulls, and that's the first one. And this is interesting because you've got the green of the hummingbird and damselfly in the bottom, like this side, and then the glitter has sunk into the top because obviously when they're curing they're that way up. So we've got glitter in the top of his head like that side. So actually that's come out really cool. And then this one was already partially filled from my last video with a little bit of the leftover Aurora powders in the resin, and I'd already half filled that because it was what I had left, and then I just put a little bit of that on the bottom. And because there's something dark showing through, it makes the Aurora powders look completely different and really cool. If I bring the ghost down again, there's quite a difference with a darker colour underneath. So yeah, I'm really happy with it. That's really cool. I might have to make those two into key rings as well. So let's get on and demould these birds. I've got no idea how hard or easy these are going to be to demould, so we're just going to have to go with it. I think the secret's going to be to get the head out first and then the tail. Well, oh, that's going to be hard to get back the other way around. So let's have a look. Oh wow, that is actually really, really pretty, because all the green is gone to the bottom, and then there's a layer of the glitter all around the top, around the head, along the tail. I'll bring it up so you can see. That is really pretty, really pretty. No bubbles in the beak, which is cool. No bubbles in the tail. I love that, absolutely love it. Just needs a little bit of a trim on the bottom with a deburring tool like that. Just go around and take off those edges, which I'll do later, just so it's not sharp. But I love that. That is so cool. So hopefully the other one, I'd like it to match so they can be displayed as a pair. And it looks like it's going to be pretty similar, which is cool. That one was a lot easier to demould. Yeah, there we go. That one is the same. I actually really love those. And that glitter goes absolutely gorgeous with the hummingbird and damselfly. It really does. Yeah, he's got a complete beak, so that's good. No bubbles in the tail, and just a little bit of trimming on the bottom. Very happy with those. I think I might do the same birds again at some point soon, but I think I'd like to try layered rainbow, but we'll with clear or with transparent colours, but we'll see. I might have to do a bit of research on that, but I am thrilled with those. Absolutely love them. Even though they're birds, they're still, because of the colours, they're still quite Halloweeny, really, I suppose. But yeah, very happy with those. So if you like what I'm doing, please pop a like on the video and subscribe to the channel. It's a couple of little clicks, it's free, and it really helps me grow the channel. Links to everything that I've used in this project will be down in the description, along with links to my Amazon wish list and to buy me a coffee. There'll also be buttons underneath the video to join the channel as a member, and I do put members first videos out quite regularly, and there'll be some members only content coming soon, and also the super thanks button. Everything that comes in from all of those goes straight back into the channel. A big thank you to all of my members. I really appreciate each and every one of you, and my subscribers, thank you so much for coming back time after time and commenting, yeah, and engaging with the channel. All of you members and subscribers, you're all great. So thank you, everyone. And all that's left to say is I will see you in the next one. Take care, everybody. Bye.